that's pretty much it for announcements. Happy New Year, and welcome Ram Dass.
Namaste. Namaste. I'm...
It's...
What?
This fails.
Namaste.
It's not there. Now.
Namaste. This is Ram Dass. And believe it or not, it's 2012. That's where we are at. And I would like to wish you a very healthy and happy New Year. And may this year you find yourself a being that has loving awareness. That's a wish for you. I wish for you joy. I wish for you an identification with your soul. And I wish for you that you spiritualize your life. And I wish for you to go inside rather than outside. Inside in your heart. And I wish for you that you realize that you are a spiritual being and that you are just having a human experience. That is, I wish for you, don't get identified too deeply with your ego and with the physical world. Now, you can ask some questions.
Okay, we're going to start with a question from our live audience in Los Angeles. And Roger, if you want to come up and speak to the computer.
Hi, RD, can you see me?
No.
Can you hear me? This is Bajanath.
I hear you. I hear you.
He can hear you. He can't hear you.
So, lead us away. Give us some tools. How do we see ourselves more as spiritual beings? How do we get less identified with our ego? I know you've been telling us for 45 years now, but let's hear it again.
Well, first of all, you have to identify with your spiritual heart. And that involves love and that awareness. It's your your soul. That means you stop identifying with your mind, with your thoughts. And I think you should be discriminating about your thoughts. But you are in your heart, you are a witness of your thoughts. So let's say most people identify with thoughts. Now, it's no longer, that's not right. Now identify with the witness of the thoughts. Some of the thoughts are of the future. Some of the thoughts are the past. They're all just thoughts. All the past is only thoughts. So you first of all get rid of those, because you're going to get to the immediate moment. The immediate moment. Now. This is the only thing that's real. Your thoughts are not too real. And your thoughts will, remember, your ego is a thought. It's who you think you are. And so you, Badri, you're going to let go of your identification with your ego and identify with your soul. Now, I know that you're a damn good lawyer. And that's a role you identify with. You're also a wonderful father. That's a role you identify with. Those roles, stop identifying with roles and get your, identify with your soul. With your soul. No roles, just soul. Because all those roles are out here somewhere. You can watch them. You can watch them. And you can watch them and you'll still do brilliant law and wonderful fathering. because human beings are very agile. They have they can be on two planes of consciousness. One plane of consciousness, you're doing law. The other plane of consciousness is you are the soul, and the soul is watching you doing law. How's that, Badri? Badri.
I think I got some of it. I am an eternal spiritual being, right?
Yes.
Next question.
Ready, go.
I am an eternal spiritual being. And
Yes.
just like Gurdjieff said, you got to watch from a witnessing place.
Right.
I get it, and I'm working on it.
Okay.
Thank you, RD.
Next question.
Okay, we're going to take a question from our online audience. And the first question is...
Who is this coming from?
That wasn't it. Can you truly find enlightenment or make progress on a journey while raising a family? Amongst all the distractions, is it possible to have a continued practice of stillness?
I do that.
Yes. In fact, what you do is you practice karma yoga. And that is that your family becomes your way to God. And because that's what's in front of you. And you'll find your family gets you mad, then you have to look into the madness. Where is it coming from? The mind. You're loving towards your family. Loving is the soul. It's not just a regular emotion. Your loving of your family is your souls, and you have met in this lifetime. Yeah. And but if you say, I'm going to do practicing of meditation, then the family will be bothersome. But your family fits in to your path to God. Next question. Next question. Next
We're going to
question.
take a question from our live audience in Los Angeles. Go ahead.
Hi, Ramdas.
Pass. All right. We'll try that again.
Load.
Hi, Ramdas. This is Lalita here in Los Angeles. My question is really more of, I was just wondering, around this time of year, as satsang becomes more and more like family, and here we are on New Year's Day gathering together, and I have so many memories of holidays with satsang, Chalices in New York, and the group here in LA now starting to gather together with tradition. I was just wondering if, in your memory, if you have any stories of Maharaji around New Year's, and anything you had to say about the beginning of a new year, or your stories, you and the old gang, are something like a touchstone for me that I often think of, and I don't really have any from you guys over the holidays. So I was just wondering if you have anything to share.
Well, I don't really believe that Maharaji recognized the new year, because he lives in eternality, and I think the holidays are. He has all the holidays that are Indian holidays, Hindu holidays, and I don't think they make much of the New Year. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've been in India this period. I remember they made quite a big production of a Christmas, and they didn't make much of a production out of the Jewish holy days, nor did they make other holidays. But I think we were having a fire, and we were throwing ghee and things into the fire. There were 7 of us, and the rest of us were outside. And Maharaji isn't there. Maharaji was down at his room, and one of the Indians got up and walked away because Maharaji was calling him. And in a way, we all were a team, and we were all working to this this celebration. But the call of the guru came first. And I don't think he made much of holidays either. Yeah. Holidays are for people who don't have much faith. Okay. That was we were celebrating Durga Puja. It was up at Kenshi. I don't remember the years being celebrated because they aren't really spiritual. You drink champagne and the clock goes out in Times Square, but I don't think that's celebrating spirit. Next question.
Okay, we're going to take another.
You can see it.
Okay, we're going to take another question from our LA audience.
Say your name.
You can say your name.
Hi, Ramdas. This is Tara. You spoke about giving up the roles and going with the soul, and you spoke of the soul being the watcher. Could you speak more about what else the soul is, how else we can experience it other than just it being the watcher?
Okay. Well, the soul has come through many, many incarnations. And all the rest of our being, the body and the ego are all part of this incarnation. And so the soul has had many births and many deaths, and the soul has in it the Atman, which is the God within. And so that the soul has the things that God experiences: love, compassion, peace, joy. That's all in you. It's in your soul. and wisdom. And it has wisdom by subjectively experiencing everything. I mean, you go outside and there's a tree there. You experience the tree with your senses, your eyes, your feeling, your skin. But the way the soul does it, you are the tree. You are the tree. We are the universe. We are the universe. And that's awful lot. Yeah. Any more, Tara?
Okay, we have another question from Los Angeles.
Hi, Ram Dass. It's Shiva.
Hello, Shiva.
Sending you love.
Thank you.
Question is, you've had a relationship in this body with Maharaji for well over 40 years now. And I've certainly, as I shared with you, listened a lot to your audio archives of the 60s.